What it do, what it do, what it do. Welcome to Discussions with DT Parker. Yes, another edition. Another good one. What up, Capitol Records Building? Another good edition of Discussions with DT Parker. Big shout out to the New York Knicks. Let's go. Okay. Pulling out the Game 4 win. Great win. Overall, this has been a great series. Anyway, I'm not going to take too much time on this, but overall, it's been a great series. I'm not complaining. I mean, all of the games have been relatively close, on the edge of your seat, nail-biting games. So, again, shout out to the whole New York Knicks, the whole squad. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Yeah. Shout out to the Knicks. I've been a Knicks fan, so you can never say that I'm a bandwagoner because I've been a fan, and I'm not even going to explain myself. Why am I explaining myself? I've been a fan of the Knicks since, Patrick Ewing, John Starks, Oakley, all them. Oakley, who can't even step foot in Madison Square Garden to see his beloved Knicks possibly win this championship after 53 years. But yeah, shout out to the whole Knicks, Jalen, Cat, Harden, OG, all playing their souls out. Bring it home for New York. Anyway, so getting into that after I just did that 3-minute rant. Again, welcome to Discussions with DD Parker. We got to talk about this because I saw this in the news. I probably saw this over the weekend. And there's been so much other stuff going on that I needed to probably get to first, or wanted to get to first before I got to this story, before we closed out our week on Discussions with DD Parker. But, so a Asian man double dogs dares the Black African-American community to boycott Asian businesses. Double dog dared us to boycott. Said we can't do it. Gonna get some more folks on here, and then we'll actually play the audio back. There will be no live tomorrow. We don't do lives in the summer over the weekend on Friday because I know folks be out and about. Some folks are on vacation, summer vacation. If you're in the South, then summer vacation has started for these kids because I know in the North, the kids are still in school. They still probably have another, week or two before they get out of school. But, we don't do lives anymore on Friday. But, I wanted to get into, like I said, I wanted to talk about this topic. Been wanting to talk about this topic all week. But like I said, we've had other things that have happened. Hey, Jody. So before I could get to this topic, I had to talk about these other things, or I wanted to get these other things off before we actually got into it. But again, let's get into this, and I'm pulling up the video now because there's 3 videos I actually want to play for y'all today. Whoop-dee-doo. And my folks probably like, so they're not all on here yet. But we'll run it back like we always do, and hopefully I don't get shadow banned. Here we go.
Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip-hop culture. Where do you think that's made it? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are not neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty-ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
Okay. Say it with your chest then. This other video that
I love when the black community says,
This other video that I'm getting ready to play back in a second, because I'm not going to play that back right now. I'll play that one back in a second, because this woman has a potty mouth for real. I know I have a potty mouth, but baby, she's on here every other word. So if you are offended by sensitive content, I apologize. But I'm going to play that back in a second. I want to get to this other video. I think her name is Sunset Monet. I think that's her name. This talk show. I don't know where it comes on at. It might come on here. I've never seen it on any of my channels. No disrespect, because I absolutely love her and her opinion. What up, NY Dirty Bird? New folks. Today we are discussing the Asian man who double dog dared the black community to boycott Asian businesses. Right now I'm going to play this video of this queen. Black woman says it's dangerous. It's a dangerous thing to call black people people of color because other minority groups benefit from us but hate us too. What up, Tech? After Asian guy dares black people to stop buying from liquor stores. Auntie, what it do? From liquor stores, Chinese restaurants, and beauty supplies. Tech, what up? We are discussing today. I'm pretty sure you saw this video. It was circulating before the man took it down and deleted it. He double dog dared the black community to boycott Asian businesses. Yeah. What up, NY Bleezy? So I'm going to play this video. I think her name is Sunset Monet. She appears on this talk show called POV. But take a listen to
people
what she
of color,
has to say.
don't group us. Black people are in one corner, everybody else is against us. Let's make it very clear. This is why I say I need to know who my allies are. You see how he felt so bold?
Yeah.
You know he's supported by the community. You know the white people support him. You know everybody else think this way of us. So stop grouping us as people of color. We are the black people. We are belonging in one group. Okay? We don't belong in no group with any other minority. Because Asian guy, if you're so bold, if you don't need the black dollar, here's the thing. Do what the white people did back in history when they hated us so much that they didn't even want our money. So how about you go create those businesses in the white neighborhoods? I'll wait. Okay, you can't. Exactly. Because they won't allow you to go build those businesses in their neighborhoods and circulate your dollar there, right? You have to come to our neighborhoods so you can circulate your money in our neighborhoods. This is why I tell black people we need to keep the money circulating back in the black economy, black entertainers, black people that are celebrities, whatever you call it. Y'all need to understand that it's them against us, and we need to make sure that the dollar is circulating back into our own economy, because everybody feels so bold to call us out. Everybody is saying, oh, I bet you they won't spend their dollar here and there. Show them what we can do. Okay?
That's what that
we
was.
Own this.
That was a call to action. That was a call to say, prove me.
So I played the video. I think her name is Sunset Monet, but I have to find out, because I like a lot of her stuff. I feel like she speaks her truth. What up, Clean? I feel like she speaks her truth, and she stands on straight business. New folks, welcome to Discussions with DT Parker. We are chatting today about the Asian man that called he double dog dared us to boycott Asian businesses. He said, we so bad, we so bold, go ahead, do what you do. If you haven't heard the audio, I'll play the audio back for you before I get into this other audio with this
Boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are not neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty-ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
I mean, he did have a little point there with some of y'all and y'all attitudes. I'm just saying, I ain't agreeing, but what I'm saying is some of y'all do got new. He ain't lying. Anyway, new folks, welcome to Discussions with DD Parker. We are discussing today the Asian man that double dogged dared the black community to. So I just played the clip from him. I am getting ready to play another clip. Sensitive content. If you what up, Tizzle? What up, my guy? How you been?
What up? What up? What up, though?
How you been? You been good? I see.
Good.
Wait, got the fresh cut. You out? We outside. We outside with it. All right. So you heard the audio of the Asian man double dog daring the black community to boycott Asian businesses. What are your thoughts?
I ride with him.
What?
Fucking right. Listen, man. I don't really have the best tact when it comes to talking about us.
Yeah.
But I will always tell the unadulterated truth about us and our people.
Okay.
And one of the only good things we good at is talking shit. We are a race of people that pop shit and don't stand for shit. And that's the honest to God truth. Like, the people always say, don't talk about your own people like that. Well, if I don't fucking talk about us like that, then who the fuck gonna do it?
I mean, they already talking.
As far as our culture is concerned, we spend more time fucking focused on our feelings versus focusing on the facts. And that's the honest to God truth. We always got a fucking excuse about why some shit ain't right. Granted, yeah, we wasn't dealt a fucking fair hand to fucking begin with.
Yeah.
But all we got is excuses on why we can't never get it together. And that's the honest to God truth. We talk about motherfuckers stand up for themselves and defend themselves against us, and all of a sudden, oh man, you ain't on our fucking team. Nigga, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of niggas that's in y'all fucking feelings instead of standing on facts and doing the shit the right way.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, niggas can call me whatever the fuck they want. When I get around them type of people that's a part of our culture, I separate real quick.
Yeah.
I separate real quick.
Why is that?
Like, I have been able to take accountability for anything. If I ever mess anything up, I ain't got no problem taking accountability for it. And I don't give a fuck what the circumstances are. I ain't a nigga that's about to sit around and be lazy and not be about my shit. And you know me very fucking well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
like,
you don't think this boycott could work? You don't think black people are strong enough to do this boycott against Asian businesses?
Not only are we not strong enough to do the fucking boycott against Asian fucking businesses, you shouldn't be fucking boycotting Asian fucking businesses.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
You motherfuckers don't say boycott Tyrone when Tyrone go out this motherfucking and fuck around and rape 20 black fucking women. Y'all ain't fucking saying boycott black people. You saying stay the fuck away from Tyrone or thank God the police caught his fucking ass. Like, that's the problem with our fucking race. It's always a whole bunch of misguided rage.
Okay. So you think this is another...
It's misguided rage. Misguided. Nigga, boycott the fucking Asians. Okay, cool. Then what the fuck gonna happen in our hood? Because you ain't getting off your lazy fucking ass and doing it. Them motherfuckers is down there giving pedicures, manicures, dealing with your funky ass attitude, cooking you and your baby's Chinese food, because you ain't finna get off your motherfucking ass and cook shit. Yeah, they fucking doing it. I'm sick of us. We're so full of shit as a race. I tell that shit on a mountain. As a race, we full of shit.
So, Tizzle, you feel like we need them?
Fucking right. We lazy as fuck.
Tizzle said, oh. So,
prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
I mean, the Chinese thing, I think we could boycott if it's coming to that, where folks is out here boycotting, because you don't have to eat Chinese food.
We are lazy and bougie as fuck for no reason.
Babe, say that
for
again.
No reason.
Some of us are.
For no fucking reason. There are very particular ass girls out here who have no reason to be that particular.
Yeah.
But they just that way because somebody told them that they was the queen of the fucking universe. Yeah. And bitch, no, you're not. No, you're not. You just a simple ass black person like the rest of us. Like, cut this shit out, man. Like black women be mad at me. You know how I get on my shit. Black women be mad at me, but I can tell them this fucking truth.
I think we have a leg to stand on. This boycott is not gonna work.
No, we ain't got a fucking leg to stand on, nor do we have a fucking pot to piss in.
I mean, and he does.
Am I wrong?
I mean, but all of these businesses that he are saying are in black, like the liquor stores, the Chinese restaurants.
They strategically place their businesses in our neighborhoods, but do you know why?
Why?
Because black people are the number one consumers in the United States.
Right.
The number one consumers. We will spend that fucking money even when we don't need to spend it. The moment we get money, it burn a fucking hole in our pocket.
Yeah.
Why? Because as a race, we are too busy trying to buy and get everything that they said we couldn't have.
Yeah. We're too busy trying to keep up with the Joneses, and they're not. If you think about
fucking right.
And the billionaires, half of the stuff that they owned.
Everything in our race is about popping out and showing them that you that bitch or you that nigga.
Yeah.
When we full of shit, we might have the talent and all of that shit to do tons of things. But when it comes to having having the smarts to collectively, and the key word in that sentence is collectively. Having the smarts collectively do that in the
your phone was breaking up, Tizzle. Yeah.
I know. It always happens. That's my little dead spot by my house.
Oh, okay.
But the reason why we cannot collectively pull off something like a boycott of something is because our people are the most selfish motherfuckers on the planet. They have been deprived of so much during their lives and told what they can't have and forced to live small that now everything they do is about living big.
Yeah. Yeah. Tasha said, I'm strong. I'm treating people how they treat me. I'm not condemning the entire race for the comments of one person. I think it's really that simple.
I'm with her to an extent.
Okay.
Like I'm really big on treating people how they treat me. But you know good and well, as far as our race is concerned, there ain't a race in the world that we can boycott.
You kind of breaking up.
On a voice and we are breaking up.
Yeah, you were. You spinning.
Am I up now?
I can see.
Said that
yeah. I can hear you.
I'm still bringing it?
Yeah.
Okay. I said that I agreed with her to an extent. I said as far as our people are concerned, our people are way too selfish to be able to agree to something like that. Because while I may not feel like that, you might feel like that. And while you might not feel like that, I might feel like that. And that is our people. Like, our people are so focused on having their own voice versus collectively having something that we can never agree on anything.
But, and Mama brings up a good point. She said black people boycotted Target, so that's not completely true.
Black people, that shit didn't make no huge impact. It was a very small impact. When black people in Montgomery, Alabama boycotted the fucking bus service, after a month, that shit caved in. We've been boycotting motherfucking Target all year, and it barely made a fucking dent. Because you could walk, because you could walk in a Target and see plenty of fucking black people still shopping.
And I still see y'all at these Asian restaurants. I still see y'all out there.
I'm not boycotting them fucking Asians. If anything, we ought to be checking our motherfucking selves about being mad about some true shit they said.
Hold on.
Go ahead and boycott us. Cool. We got other places to take our fucking business. Fuck y'all. Y'all broke ass niggas that's always talking shit. Because that's who we are.
I want to play another video for you, Tech. Tasha said, when my beauty supply people found out my daughter speak their language. They invited us to church and dinner. LOL. Tasha said,
Yeah,
"Hey,
they're not bad people.
no, folks, welcome to Discussions with Dee Dee Parker. Um, Asian man, Double Dogs dares the black community to boycott Asian businesses. He said, I dare you. And then I want to play this Asian lady. Excuse the language. She does cuss a lot, but it's nothing normal on discussion. So take a listen to her.
Don't seem to fucking understand. Every single one of you over there boycotting Asian business and spreading more Asian hate, you fucking black fucking people with your black fatigue, okay? And what your people call niggerism. Yeah, not my words. Those are your people words. You people that is living in that black culture mentality, the poor victim mentality, thinking that people still owe you fucking reparation. Yeah, you motherfuckers. I'm the one talking to you motherfuckers. Every single one of you failing in life, and then you want to blame everybody else. You see this whole Cyrus Pace and Mr. Chow? None of this would have happened if you motherfuckers raised your fucking kids right. That fucking little boy witnessed some of his business trying to steal fucking water, okay? Now, I might not agree with Mr. Chow chasing the fucking boy and shooting him fucking in Timbuktu, okay, wherever the fuck he was. But here's the crazy part. If you had disciplined your fucking boy right, he wouldn't be in someone's store trying to steal fucking a 50-cent bottle of fucking water in the first place, okay? Not only that, you go and attack the fucking attorney defending his clients, and then here's the truth of the matter. Your people, there are 7 black jurors who found your kid responsible, making Mr. Chow, okay, not guilty because they understand your fucking culture, your mentality. You failed your kid. Your society failed your kid. Your mentality failed your kid. That niggerism fucking attitude failed your fucking kid. Now,
Okay. So
You ready for my point of view?
Yeah.
She is 50% correct.
You said 50. You didn't say 100. You said 50.
No. You seen every one of my fucking reactions. I wear all my reactions on my face.
Yeah.
I wear them on my face. She is halfway correct.
Okay.
But only halfway correct. See, the thing is, I don't get offended when a motherfucker is telling the truth about us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, our people take shit way too far. She sounds misinformed and ignorant on a lot of levels. She is, Tasha. You are so right. Number one, the boy never stole anyway. Like,
Well, mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna tell you this. I'm so close to that case because I know those parents personally.
Oh my. Yeah.
Yes. And the boy didn't try to steal nothing. The boy just ended up leaving. And don't get it twisted. Yes, he had a gun on him, but it ain't like he pulled the gun on nobody. You never saw his gun.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
The boy put the water back. First of all, because he had a hoodie on, you profiled him.
Yeah.
And you followed him around the store. And you were already aggravated by whatever the fuck was probably going on that day at your business or whatever. And he caught it.
Yeah.
He caught it unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that. Like my heart cries out for that family. But as a culture, she ain't lying. I know so many of us that act like they can't get their life together because it's the man keeping them down.
Yeah. They play the victim.
They play the victim all the time. Oh, okay. Here's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think scammed the most, white people or black people?
Our people.
We got a fucking song about it.
Man, I hate that song.
Where all my scamming ass niggas at? Like, that's what I'm talking about. She's halfway correct. We celebrate everything about our culture that has deemed us fucked up for the longest.
Yeah.
Then we sit out there, create songs about it, and celebrate it.
Yeah.
And then get mad when a motherfucker talk like that.
I mean,
it is a huge contradiction. Like, as much as I love us, I don't understand why there aren't more people within our culture that hold our people accountable for the fucked up shit they do. Because it's rarely happens. It rarely happens that we hold ourselves accountable.
And
I get it. I get it, mama. White people scam, but I never said that white people don't scam. I said, who do you think scams more? And yes, it's us. And it's usually because we've been disproportionately placed into a position where a lot of us have to do that in order to get by.
And you're right. We over here promoting that damn song as a song of the summer. And I said, what is going on?
We don't hold us accountable.
Yeah, maybe I'm getting old, but
we don't. And you know who's more passive about it? When you go to the gender roles, who's more passive about it?
You're gonna say females.
You fucking right. Because y'all be quick to say that song shouldn't be celebrated, but you be like, but hey, bitch, I like it.
Listen, I feel like the men is singing that song more than the damn women. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, she made an anthem for the men.
I entirely agree with that, Jay.
What-
This demographic of people happens in every race, on every continent. Black people don't scam the most. Black people are just the loudest about it. Okay, I will agree with you on that. I will stand corrected, Tasha, and I will also agree with you on that. We are the loudest about it. We are the loudest about everything, even when we're wrong.
Yeah,
even when we're wrong.
I don't think a song like that should be being promoted. Hold on, Tech. Mama said what she said was totally wrong, dumbass. You read that already. Mama said she agrees, Tasha. Tasha said that that boy started to read the room and felt he was in danger. They chased and hunted him and murdered him. Mama said,
yeah, they murdered that boy.
Yeah, I feel like they did. Mama said
they definitely murdered him.
For low level scamming, they scamming for big money.
I mean, I get it. Regardless of the fact, is we still scam. And then we make fucking music about it. They don't do that.
Yeah.
There's no other race of people who are making songs about scamming. We do that. And then the people that say that they deserve the most respect in the world be right behind that bitch talking about, get it, bitch, go, go, go.
Josh said, now that's what makes us dumbasses. Black people can't shut the F up long enough to have, build, and enjoy. Absolutely.
My point exactly.
Tech, I gotta ask you though, because I mean, the Asian community ain't been silent. Some of them are very racist in the things that they do. Very, very racist.
But if they doing crime, they ain't bragging about it.
Well, no. What I'm trying to say is, should we even be supporting them, knowing that the fact that some of them are blatant racist? I just saw something on social media with a guy. You remember Minister Society when he said, "Hurry up and buy." Dude painted a picture and had the "Hurry up and buy" sign. An Asian man, an Asian business. So it's almost like they're laughing in our face, like, "Yeah, we dare you to do it because you ain't gonna do it."
Exactly. You rather be. I get it. Some of the shit that they do is offensive. But you know what? They learn that from white people. They learn that from white folks that I don't have to fucking respect them. They still gonna fucking buy from me because they ain't got no fucking where else to go.
Yeah.
So it's called leverage. They have put themselves as a race into position where they have leverage. That's why they don't get the disrespect that we get. We celebrate everything fucked up about us and then tell people that they gotta respect us, or if they say the N-word, we gonna whoop their ass. Like, okay, like people ain't never took an ass whooping and bounced back and still live life.
Yeah. Right. No, I get what
we celebrate the wrong shit.
Mama said, who is paying to promote this music? YT people.
No, they're not. Because if that was the case, then artists would be on labels. There are no more labels.
Yeah.
Labels are gone. Now that's my field right there. I live in this music business. There are no more labels. They cut all black talent. Why? Because people that are our age range, we not buying that shit.
No.
And that's how record labels make their money off consumers, people who are willing to buy the music. There's no good music being made. These kids are so misguided and they never fucking struggled for anything. That's why the music doesn't
Ooh,
connect.
ooh, the
They've
entitlement
never
is
they,
real.
they've never struggled for a thing. They came up in an era where their parents didn't want their children to suffer like they did. So the
Yes,
kids never had to suffer for anything, so they don't have any pain to rap or sing about. They
right.
only have entitlement and dumb shit to rap about. So
Rem-
that's what they do, and it doesn't sell. That's why I still DJ. Like, that's why I'm outside at a party and there's 21 and 22-year-olds in there and they asking for 90s music
Yeah, because
because it
that.
don't make them feel
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
You
No,
felt something with the music that was coming up. I mean, with the music that was being put out when we were coming up. You felt that because we was all in the same fucking position.
yeah. All trying to
We were
scratching.
all
Yeah,
we were all crawling and scratching trying to get somewhere.
yeah,
Or we was trying to find the right love, and
yeah,
love was celebrated then.
yeah,
Shit ain't celebrated now.
yeah.
I'm taking your bitch era.
This is the Drake. I'll steal you, baby. He will listen.
Baby, I'm on one today. I ain't
I,
got no motherfucker. I ain't got no sympathy for our people,
Mama said
especially the mother.
the music is trash. But Tech, I want you to listen to this audio of, I think her name is Sunset Monet. It's the POV show. Are you familiar with that talk show? I love this woman because I feel like
Nope, but go ahead and say it. Go ahead and play it though.
I feel like she be talking her shit. And she said that it's dangerous for us people to be lumped with the age, anybody that they consider people of color. And I never understood why because it didn't used to be like that. I didn't remember us being lumped in with Asians and everybody else. But
Play
take a
the
look.
clip.
Okay, I got playing it right now. Hold on.
To call us people of color. I think we made the biggest mistake by saying people of color. Don't group us. Black people are in one corner, everybody else is against us. Let's make it very clear. This is why I say I need to know who my allies are. You see how he felt so bold?
Yeah.
You know he's supported by the community. You know the white people support him. You know everybody else think this way of us. So stop grouping us as people of color. We are the black people. We are belonging in one group. Okay? We don't belong in no group with any other minority. Because Asian guy, if you're so bold, if you don't need the black dollar, here's the thing. Do what the white people did back in history when they hated us so much that they didn't even want our money. So how about you go create those businesses in the white neighborhoods? I'll wait. Okay, you can't. Exactly. Because they won't allow you to go build those businesses in their neighborhoods and circulate your dollar there, right? You have to come to our neighborhoods so you can circulate your money in our neighborhoods. This is why I tell black people we need to keep their money circulating back in the black economy, black entertainers, black people that are celebrities, whatever you call it. Y'all need to understand that it's them against us, and we need to make sure that the dollar is circulating back into our own economy because everybody feels so bold to call us out. Everybody is saying, oh, I bet you they won't spend their dollar here and there. Show them what we can do. Okay?
That's what that
We
was.
own this.
That was a call to act.
I mean, Tizzle, are you still with me? You might have I might have lost you. You still with me, Tizzle? I can't hear you. After hearing
I'm
that,
here.
okay, after what you heard, what did you think about the audio? Does she have some valid points?
He is very much correct.
Okay.
I get it. Um, you can't really lump us all together. You're right. I don't think that you can lump any group of people together, considering that one thing that we do know is that every race will sell us out in a heartbeat to get themselves to move themselves up.
It does seem like you think about my brown, and I'm talking about my Pakistanians, Pakistans, my Indians. They don't like us, my Asians, but they
They,
are put in that
but
category.
justifiably so. I don't even think that they don't like us. I just don't think that I just think they don't like dealing with us because we motherfucking difficult. And then we like to preface it with smart shit by saying, just because you call me difficult because I ain't easy to play with. It ain't always that. Sometimes, bitch, you aggravating. Just straight up. The fuck?
Like you gotta think about it. I grew up with all women. I have no uncles and all aunts.
now the
And,
Asian man has
and
been.
some of them bitches aggravate me.
I will give him credit because he's probably right. Some of y'all do probably go to them damn salons, and get manicures and pedicures and do have nasty attitudes. Because I deal with some of the customer
Shit.
service. And
Nigga, I see it when I go get my feet done.
are they nasty? Wait,
What?
do you go to a black nail tech or do you go to
No, I go to the Asians.
okay? But you have been to a black tech before.
No, what the
Oh,
fuck I'm going to them for? They don't know what the fuck they doing.
but you mean you see it when you're in when you're in the salon?
When I'm in the Asian spot, I see some black women cursing that Asian lady out simply because she's very particular.
Uh-oh.
But she says, I know I'm particular, but the bitch, they'll be all right. I'm paying for it. It don't mean that you get to be an asshole because you fucking paying for it. This is why I be like, I can't fucking stand us sometimes. Because we will curate the fuck out of an excuse to be an asshole.
I and you notice how I'm not disagreeing with you when it comes to that because
Because I ain't lying.
I've already said this. We as a community of black women definitely do have to work on our
And
attitude.
and I'm not even gonna stop at it. I'm not even gonna stop at black women because as black men, we got a shit ton of work to do. But when it comes to being an asshole, oh y'all got us beat.
Yeah, we probably do.
Y'all got
Uh,
us beat when it comes to just being an asshole and
are
being
you there?
fucking particular for no reason. I'm here.
Okay. What up? My
Yo,
mama
what
said
up?
my girl
What up,
would put
though?
me
What up,
on LOL.
though?
Wait, she said I'm not Chinese. Mama, if you don't, you find you a black nail person to do your damn nails. Tasha
Um,
said these minority businesses are easiest to develop in poor communities, which is usually black urban communities. CDFI loans are easier to obtain. I believe it, Tasha. They say here we will give you even more money to open your business in the hood to stimulate the economy growth of that neighborhood. The lies that they tell. What up, Clean Clean?
no, that's not
What
a
up?
lie. That's not a lie. You know why it's not a lie?
Why?
Because they want you to build up that motherfucking neighborhood so that they can kick your ass out and have gentrification happen.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So they're allowing them to put their businesses there because eventually that's what they want to do in the long run.
When the last time you drove down Bankhead?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I know.
Nigga, it's white people whirling
Yeah,
down
I
Bankhead.
know.
Oh yeah,
You
especially
Yeah.
when you get close to Marietta Street,
Yep.
like
shit,
down to
yeah,
West
Yep.
Midtown, they done rebuilt all
yeah.
that, and
You
it
would have
looked good though.
you would have never seen that.
Yeah. You right. And
Yep.
parts of Moreland Avenue too.
Shit,
Oh, that's
yeah.
facts.
Yeah. So I know exactly what you talk about. Clean Clean, what are your thoughts on this? We've been discussing the Asian man that double dog dared the black community to boycott Asian businesses.
I can't wait to hear his view.
So for one, your boy on here preaching, yo, like for
Tech,
real.
Tech,
That's
he got
like
on here
for real.
telling
Cause
us that he
look,
has happened today.
you gotta think about it like this. That comment, like he was talking about talking to black people, but that comment could actually be widespread to Americans in general,
Yep.
because here back in like the early 1900s industrial revolution, like we used to actually manufacture stuff here, but now we don't manufacture anything no more. We became a finance tech country.
Yeah,
So when he's talking, you talking about he comes from the culture of manufacturers. They make all the shit we need. So there's leverage and bragging rights within that. You gotta look at it like this, you know. Um,
I'll tell you what we're talking about.
Even with the war in Iran, they'll drag this on for however many years they want because unlike us, they're not married to convenience.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they stand on a different level of integrity for their people. Whereas us, if we go 2 days without electricity, it's a war. You know what I'm saying? It's a war.
it's what?
We got
So,
a culture. We'll have a culture full of black women popping shit. These motherfuckers need to do something. Somebody need to get
yep,
their ass out there and do
yep,
something.
yep. So and mind you, I spent almost a month in Japan And I can tell you right now, they got shit figured out more better than us. Like their culture is rooted in respect and perfection of craft. That's what their culture is rooted in. They save money, they're efficient, they're in shape, they're independent, they make their own food, they own electronics, they own everything. At the end of the day, I hear what dude's saying. And I think he got the same grievances that even we have with each other. You know what I mean? Like, I think we just hate hearing it from somebody else.
What?
Like hearing truths about our culture and about our habits. We don't like hearing it from outside sources. We don't even really like hearing it from inside because soon as somebody from inside said their Uncle Tom, their coon, you know what I'm saying? So you get these situations where it's like, yeah, man, we got some major work to do. And
So
we
you
are
know
not.
what? And new folks, welcome to Discussions with Dee Dee Parker. We're chatting about the Asian man who went viral for saying, and I want to play the clip back real quick to y'all, for Double Dog daring the black community to boycott the Asian businesses. So for the new folks,
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are not neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
that's the only thing I agree with him on. Because you sisters will go and have a steak at.
I agree with every fucking bit
I
of
don't
it.
agree with him on everything.
Every fucking bit of it.
Clinklin, you're breaking up. Mama said there are no black nail techs near me.
You
Tasha said, then once the value of the area increases, the defining happens and the gentrification of the zip code happens. Mama said it's in New York as well. Harlem, Brooklyn is white now.
Yes.
Joey Cakes. I mean, Mama said that phone you on made in China. I don't think so. I think they brought everything Apple back over to the United States.
No, they don't. The parts are made in
In
China.
Taiwan. The parts are made in China and
Yeah,
Taiwan.
Okay, then let me shut up.
yeah.
But
Tasha said,
let's keep it a buck. He ain't fucking lying. And the reason you said your mama said ain't no black nail techs over where she at, you know why? Because them heifers don't exist. They at the crib doing that shit at the fucking kitchen table.
Sizzle!
Yeah.
You know what I did learn? Because I did have a black nail. She only did nails. She didn't do feet. A lot of black women don't want to do feet for whatever reason.
It's called particular.
Yeah, they don't want to
Yep.
commit the feet. Tasha said, this pushes the 80-20 rule. 80% of the city pays taxes for the 20% that doesn't. They install minority businesses to grow the area, then gentrify and push out 20%. Mama said, exactly, Tasha. And Joey Cake said he ain't lying. It doesn't make sense to boycott all Asian businesses, just the one that have wronged you in some way.
Yeah, like
But look,
it's misguided anger, bruh. Lisa. I'm
yeah.
let clean get it in.
Okay. I think he
Oh
was
no,
saying.
I was saying you from when he said that we being outworked by people that barely speak English, and not even just by Asians in general, but also Africans and Indians.
Yes.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I keep saying, it's a cultural thing. When I say cultural thing, I mean our culture is look at our greatest fame, our greatest claim to fame as far as modern day times is style. And that all encompasses fashion, hip hop, like all of this shit. Our culture is rooted in the cool. Their culture is rooted in academics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
You
Boy,
know what
that's
I'm saying?
real.
They're cool. They're cool. Like I said, in Japan, they don't, and they fly as hell in Japan. It's like a runway out there. But everybody dedicates 10,000 hours into learning and perfecting a craft out there. Whether it's robotics, making sushi, whatever it is, we don't have that. Like, and it's not even just Japan. A lot of other places I've been to, I look at the way they run their shit and their family dynamics and the culture, and I'd be like, damn, like they got it figured out better than us. Like our shit is bad. Like it really is. Our music is dark.
Yeah.
It's
And music is
full.
the number one. Yeah, music is the number one influencer or the number one way to affect the mind is through
Yeah.
melody. That's why you had the Pied Piper and all these. Using music is it's even stronger than visuals. So the thing is art. Like we literally go to the club and dance to Murder. You know what I'm saying? Like we dance to 21 Savage and
And get hype
like
about it.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I remember when I was a teenager and we literally used to go to like the teen clubs and fight to 3 6 Mafia and shit.
Yeah.
Like just
Yep.
like what why were we doing that when
Yeah.
the Asian homeboys was in the crib studying math, drawing anime shit and fighting each other? Why? I'm telling you, man, somebody got to say this shit, man. Like, and like I said, I know people hate to hear it from an outside, a person from outside.
They hate to hear it from inside too. The
Yeah,
moment you
they hate
call
to
them,
hear it from both.
moment you call their ass to the carpet, you a fucking sellout.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what happens? When does the change come? It's 2026, right? Like you figure, I mean, black people been in the workforce. And when I mean workforce, I mean deep as far as technology, engineering, like it ain't Jim Crow no more, right? We're deep. You talking about 50, 60, 70 years post Jim Crow. When are we gonna make the change?
Never. You know why? Because we fucking lazy.
Mm. Mm.
That sound effect was right on time.
Wait. What the song is?
the
What the song is? Tech.
whatever sound effect came.
Where the scamming ass niggas at? You know why girls like scammers? Because the scammer gonna go scam some more just in order to give her what she wants so he can get him some ass. That's
Yep.
why the girls like scammers. That's why women always, and it ain't every woman, but that's why lots of women have often fallen in love with niggas that they do not need to be with.
They said spin that. Wait, spin that. Okay, Mama said LOL. He is correct. She's talking about my nail girl took all day just to do your nails. She did. Joey Cake said there's a Chinese food place that makes the best sesame chicken that I ever had. He said I ain't boycotting nothing. About to
Thank
order
you.
them now.
I'm walking in there. I'm walking in there kissing their ass because at least they out this motherfucker serving our entitled asses.
Yep. And the food good too, and it's cheap.
And it's cheap. I can't stand y'all.
So they ain't
Y'all
gonna. And look, I mean, man, look, all of this is crazy because even when he talked about the nails and the thing, it's crazy. I grew up, my mother did her own hair and nails. Like my mom never went to like nail salons and stuff like that. And I mean, she was a single mother. So she kept that money in house. She wasn't spending unnecessary bread in that way. But like, yeah, man, they provide all of the shit we done based our culture on. Hell yeah, when I get home, I'm turning that PS5 on. Thank you, Japan. Like, what, you know what
I
I'm
know. I
saying?
can't stand y'all on
I
this
mean,
live
what you
today.
want? What you want? This phone we talking on, these headphones I'm using, this car I'm driving, bro, I'm telling you, they have integrated themselves into the economy to where no, there is no such thing as boycotting them. They
But
have all the leverage.
we could if we wanted
Hey,
to.
I don't
Some,
know about that.
we
Oh,
could.
How
okay,
could
we can
how could
boycott
we?
I don't know
Target.
about
You
How?
that.
know what I'm saying?
We
Tell
boycott.
Like
me
we
We did
how.
boycott
So
Target.
hold
We
on.
boycotted
We
Target.
didn't.
So are y'all talking about boycotting every Asian person, or y'all talking about boycotting certain countries like Japan,
No, no, no,
Japanese,
no. They
Korea?
ain't talking about. No, they ain't talking about
They said
countries. They talk
Asian.
about Asian people, especially the ones that's in the black
So
communities.
that's Japanese, Korean,
No,
Chinese,
no, ain't no Japanese.
Taiwanese,
No,
Vietnamese.
no, ain't no Japanese people in the black community. The only
Yeah, it
Asian people
is.
in the black man, it's only Korean. Well, let me speak for this. I'm speaking for my area.
You mean
The only
storefronts? Because I'm
I'm
talking about
telling you, the
products.
people that own no, I'm talking about people that own stores and the
Okay, yeah, yeah,
restaurants.
yeah.
These
No,
are
but
Chinese
overall,
stores and Koreans.
yeah,
The people that do the nails, that do your
yeah,
feet and nails, they Korean, majority of them, and the ones
Korean
that
and
serve you
Vietnamese.
and
yeah.
Vietnamese. That's right, both of them. And then the Chinese people, the majority of the ones serving you that food.
So you
That's
know,
the majority with here. And I thought that I thought that him. I thought he was mostly talking about patronizing their businesses, not buying products from the country. These Asian people don't own cell phones, okay? Like that's not what
No,
they own.
no, they just
They
own the
own
parts to it. They own the parts.
no right, but they don't own anything. Listen, there's some Asian man owns it, not the Asian conglomerate owns it. That's not how it works. You see what I'm saying?
I feel you.
It's one particular Asian man owning it. You don't. If that was the case, all of them would be rich.
But now
We
what
know
he
that that ain't the case.
no, but what he was saying was black people boycotting Asian owned businesses in their communities. And then
I
he and
think
then
that
he
that
and then he then he
okay.
doubled down. Then he doubled down by saying, yeah, go ahead. We wish you fucking would. Then the dry cleaner's gonna go away. The Chinese food
yeah,
spot gonna go away. All the
We
fucking
good.
parts to your car is gonna go away. All the TVs and
The
technology
parts
we
wasn't
have
Yo,
gonna
will
go
fucking
away.
go
all the
away.
hold
doctors
on,
gonna
The part,
hold
but
on,
go
that's
hold
not
on.
true
away.
though.
Okay, I'm gonna play it for you.
All the
Hold on. Okay.
doctors gone.
Yeah,
Hold
No,
play the
I
on.
clip.
heard it. No,
Play
Let
the
I
me
clip.
heard
play
it.
it for him.
I
Let me
heard
play
it.
it.
He said he
You
heard
heard
it.
it?
He said
Oh,
he heard it. He
yeah,
don't
I
want to hear
heard
that
the
shit no
Asian
more.
guy that said I doubled down. Yeah, yeah. He was gangster, and I'm saying I first of all I think a lot of the things that he's saying is not true.
Uh
And
oh.
second, yeah, I don't think it's true. I don't
We
think
got
that we would. I
if
think the
they
only thing the only
let's
inconvenience that we would have is we would miss out on some Chinese food, and we would not, and somebody else would have. We might have to pay higher prices to black folks to get your hair and your feet done. Because
yeah,
black girls do nails, they just charge a lot more. But that's it. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, car parts wouldn't stop. Okay, we're not. You'll still be able to go to Toyota, Lexus, wherever you get your car fixed, a black mechanic shop, and they will order those parts, and you'll still get it. So, I I would actually like to see black people boycott these places simply because of his arrogance.
mm,
Not because that I have a particular issue with those people. Although I don't think they pour into our community, but I don't think nobody should be obligated to pour into our community though. But I don't like his arrogance and this idea of him saying, "Yeah, and do it," and you ain't gonna do nothing. See that's a little
yeah,
off-putting for me. I'm like, oh no, you got me fucked up. No, matter of fact, I won't go. How about that? No, I won't go. You see what I'm saying? Even if it actually hurts me. Oh, not hurts me, but inconveniences me for a moment of time.
yeah,
I can
yeah,
tell you this: just like Donald Trump in China, China need America more than America needs China. I want that to be very clear. There was a big misconception that we needed China more than China needed us. That's not true. The consumer is always the one in power opposed to the person that provides the service,
mm,
right? That is always, well, I ain't gonna say always, but in most cases, because they have a legitimate criteria and goals that they have to reach to be able to continue to function.
I think
We
it's
can
a.
go months without getting our nails done and still be okay. You see what I'm saying? But they storefront might close. You see what I'm saying? So
I think I think it's a symbiotic relationship, honestly, because we have they like yeah they need us economically, like you said, consumer versus service, but at the same time we fixed our economy in a way to where we will never go backwards into manufacturing again. So because people don't want to work those low paying jobs, so at the end of the day,
but we don't need
it's
that.
like no, we do.
No, what I'm
China,
saying,
what
we
we
don't
get from
need them to
China,
do it.
the cotton, the t-shirts, the plastic, the like
Right.
all of that shit that we use every day, we're
Yeah,
going to
but we can
outsource it.
outsource that. Yeah. No, no, not denying that. But we can outsource it from somewhere else.
But what
It
but
don't
that's what
have
I'm
to be.
saying. somewhere else can take the same stance they have. And
And
then
they won't. Listen, that's not how it works. They won't because people want money. Everybody's not taking the stance. People will sell you eventually. This is the reason why the tariffs, in my opinion, has been working. Because now that you see that China is now decreasing their prices drastically because they can't keep up. They're not being able, the buyers of these large exports are not willing to pay these tariffs. So what do they have to do? They have to now lower the price to account for the tariff so the product can still sell. Because now they're sitting on products. It's just like a car lot. When you got a bunch of inventory of cars, you got to start lowering the price, okay? Because you got to move this product. Anybody that understands business know you got to move product, or you're going because every day that the product sits, it loses money every day, and eventually you're going to end up even, or you're going to end up in the negative. So
Yeah.
China it's kind of speaking from this place that I think you are, where they thought they were, where no, they need us, and if they don't take us, we're going to be in suffering. No, we won't. No, you're going to end up suffering because we'll go somewhere else. Or this is what'll end up happening. India will just buy from China, and then we'll buy from India for cheaper. See, this is just how it happens. You see what I'm saying? I'm just telling you that's how it happens. And America is probably the largest consumers of everything. You see what I'm saying? You don't want America. You do not want to not do business with America because they spend the fucking most money. You know what I'm saying?
And black
So
people are the number one consumer, so let's not play this game
of
like
garbage, of all the stuff we shouldn't buy. You're
yeah, of
100%
all
right.
the dumb shit.
All
Yeah,
the dumb
we
stuff we are.
Hey, Didi,
yeah.
you see how when it come to us, I told you somebody got to hold us accountable because when it come to us,
Yeah.
it keep leading back to dumb shit.
yeah.
Oh, for sure. Oh, we buy the most
Yeah.
dumb shit.
Uh
100%.
hold on, let me read some comments. Mama said Joey Cake said, it's so good, Mama. They know me by name. Joey, stop going to that damn Asian restaurant. Mama said, Joey,
That shit good.
I had to because my Chinese lady out. She burnt them ribs and I didn't want to give them another chance. Joey Cake, bro, lunch combo is $8.50. It's so hard to say goodbye to
On
Chinese.
God.
Tasha said, I agree. The beauty supply we go to offered my daughter her first job in teaching her to be fluent, speaking, reading, and writing Korean. This is going to be a momental for her future, and I appreciate it.
You
Uh,
meant monumental.
monumental. I'm sorry. Thank you. Monumental.
I don't know
Mama
about that,
said,
though.
Fa,
Yeah.
wow, I'm impressed with what you're saying. Mama shocked, Fa. Joey Cake said, we don't like it though when people stereotype us. Boycott those who do you wrong. He said, I'm not eating no black man's egg foo young. I'm a racist gourmet. Joey Cake said, LOL, eat some pork chops and fried chicken. Right.
How wouldn't you eat no black man's egg for young? It's not no, they not making no special dish. Okay, but you'll eat Chinese food. You'll eat China man. You'll eat a Chinese person's fried chicken though. How stupid is that? I mean, how stupid is that? I mean, what do you mean? It ain't nothing but ingredients. Everybody can cook everything. It's not nothing special that they're doing. It's eggs and gravy, okay, and some and MSG,
Yeah,
whatever. You
and
know, that's all
boy,
they
they
need.
gonna load that bitch with MSG,
Come
boy.
on, man.
So I'm actually shocked, Fa, in your take that you think we should do this.
Well, yeah, I would like for us. I know we ain't because we all talk.
I
We
got,
be talking.
oh, see, I was about to put that question and about to say the answer. You asked them the wrong question, Didi. The question is, as a race, can we actually do it?
No, too
No.
much of us. Listen, too much of us living good. It ain't enough
Well,
suffering
why
in our
would we do it?
community.
Yeah,
Because,
she's not.
well,
Yeah,
I think
What would be the reasoning?
the same reason why Donald Trump employed tariffs on other countries is because it shows your economical power.
yeah.
When they have to appeal to you when you are the consumer, and if you withdraw your money, then they will appeal to you. They will have to say, all right, well
But
maybe we
what
won't do
but
this or maybe we won't do that no more.
but what I'm saying is what did they do to cause us to do this? Like what's the reason?
This guy just got on TV and said, "You niggas ain't worth nothing. Y'all all stupid. Y'all gonna come in here and buy stuff anyway. We know you all talk." That's what I just heard him say, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's just one dude, but at the same time, that's how
They
we talk
gotta hold
about
all
people
of them
too.
accountable though, clean. Like they hold us our feet to the fire.
This is why I'm saying. This is why I say stuff. Why I say stuff like this don't really fly because, but listen, the truth of humanity is that
You breaking up, clean, clean.
Everybody prefers their own culture over other cultures. Hey, yeah, people might talk spicy about this and that, but be a fly on the wall in a black family's house during dinner and listen to them talk about white people or Mexicans or like we all are that way. Like I don't know why
Um,
we think that it's just
To
ain't everybody.
and the genders. Clean, clean. Discussions happen.
What you said? What?
I said, I promise you, none of them discussions happened. We didn't sit around talking about how much white people did, and we didn't do that. So I don't.
Clinkling, you might have some validity. It's some truth to what he's saying. But well, let me give
Yeah.
you the key difference. Let me give you the key difference. The key difference is we
That
don't
yeah.
own nothing.
What?
Hold on. We don't own nothing and they do.
Uh-huh.
So it hurts different because they actually they're talking from a position of power. And we talking from, we just talking.
Yeah.
So
Well,
when
I
we
think
just
they
upset
talking
about
from a.
stuff, when we
I
upset
think they
about
talking
stuff,
from a.
go ahead.
Because what he's saying essentially is the reason you don't own nothing is the culture that you embody.
And that's not 100% true though. I must admit. We don't own stuff simply because of the culture. We own stuff at one point. Now,
We
the
did.
culture definitely had influence. We do got a dark cloud over us now,
I,
for
I,
sure.
let me add
And
something to that.
this niggerdom. But go ahead.
Let me add something to that. If you are anywhere on this line and you live in the city of Atlanta, you're spoiled because black people own everything in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And
How
if
about
you
it?
do, if and the thing about Atlanta is if you don't really leave out of here much, you just get used to your surroundings. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta is the one place where probably one of the places where we have been allowed to kind of own everything.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I realized that once I left Atlanta and I went to Raleigh, North Carolina to live, and we didn't own a damn thing, and I was sitting there like, yo, this shit ain't gonna work for me. I
And
gotta
it's
get the hell
crazy.
out of here.
The culture
Yeah.
shock.
It was a culture shock for me. Yes.
But
Yeah. So,
clean,
yeah.
clean. We you can, and I've been saying this that we have to use our power, and the power comes from the money because that's all these people respect is money at the end of the day. And once you
But
take that away from them, our purchasing power, the things that make them rich. I mean, how are they going to survive? I hear that he has China
but
out in
but
Chinatown.
But this what I'm saying. We gotta use our power to fix ourselves first. Like we're too worried about everybody else. Like we gotta fix ourselves to where we're producing more productive citizens and productive families. Like that I think the thing is we so used to like pointing the finger that
Yeah.
we don't look within. We gotta change this culture. We
I
gotta
agree with
change
that. I agree with that.
we got to
I agree
change
with
the
that.
way we carry our yeah
It
we got to
definitely
change the way we
starts
carry
there.
ourselves. It starts there.
We
We got to
gotta
change the
start,
way
and
we carry
we gotta
ourselves.
get rid of all of these older women that still advocate for being a baby mama.
Okay.
All of the women. And listen, all of the women, all of the women that say stupid stuff like, "Well, even if you get married, don't mean you won't get divorced and all this other stuff." Well,
Leave her alone. She's not on here to
It
defend
doesn't
herself,
guarantee
Hefe.
a man to stay just because you get married. All of that
Yeah,
Leave
sickness, we
her
gotta
alone,
get rid of
Hefe.
them.
She's
yeah.
not on here to defend herself.
Serious. To
Oh,
me, that's
she
all
don't need to be here to
foolishness.
defend herself. She don't ever need to defend that fucking statement ever a day in her life.
Thank you. I mean, it's just ignorance.
I'm
And
gonna read
I'm
the comments. Joey Cake said, "Not stupid at all. 4 wings for $7." Mama said the Mexicans cook everything now. Mama said fried chicken and fries. Hebrews responded to what we said about them. Joey Cakes. Mama said to you, "My chicken wings will always taste better than Ling Ling's."
I
Um,
Shit,
believe
me.
that. I
I
ain't gonna
probably
lie,
got
no. Nah, they got some good chicken wings. I ain't gonna.
Yeah,
No, I'm
I
listen,
talking about
mean
them.
they got the
okay.
chick.
Where I'm
Guess
from,
what?
though. No, I'm talking about where I'm from. Chicken and mambo sauce is a staple. I've been eating fried chicken wings from the Asian spot since we was kids. We've been having
You
something called
boycotting?
curry outs.
Are you boycotting FA? Are you
That's
standing
facts.
girl?
I mean, is this a real thing?
No, they're
This
both
ain't a real
yeah,
thing,
they're
bro.
No,
boycotting.
I'm saying I haven't actually heard nothing on the internet where they literally made. I heard him create that challenge. I did hear him create that
Bro,
challenge.
ain't nothing real about it,
I've
bro.
seen some
Hey,
folks boycotting.
You know what? Before we boycott Asian people and products, boycott 21 Savage.
But you know what I would like to
But
see?
boycott that, like we worried about the wrong stuff, man. Like we gotta start producing more like engineers and doctors and shit. Like they because they don't got no shortage of that. They don't
I
got
don't
no
know.
Indians, Asians, even Africans, even the other versions of us. Like we gotta fix within. Fuck
But
boycotting Target and Asian people and
I
all
You
of
know
that
what I
shit.
would like to see though? You know, I would appreciate
hey pecan.
if I seen an Asian person go on the internet and make a counter statement. Say, hey, listen, that was his and his own actions. We are not against y'all. We
No,
would
there
not
was
want y'all to boycott. So you do see some of that?
yeah, I do. And hold on,
Okay.
I want to play another clip of an Asian woman telling us we need to get our kids in order. Hold on. Pecan,
Oh,
welcome to
She ain't lie.
Agree with
Pecan,
that.
welcome to
The,
Discussions with
the
Didi
bitch
Parker.
ain't lie.
We're talking about Asian man double dog dares us to boycott black businesses. Mama said to you, Joey Cake, some chicken lo mein. FA said, you're eating some pork fried rice right now. How dare you?
Nah, it's Alfredo. Thank you very much.
Mama said, I bet you never talked about baby mamas until you became a baby daddy. You need therapy. Hey, boo. All right, I want to play.
hey, even our health, because Ling Ling ain't got diabetes. Well, we do.
Listen, but Ling Ling, we are their number one consumer. So how dare you talk shit about your number one consumer like we won't shut
Because
We
down?
not
Hey,
their number
because
one
y'all won't.
you
consumer.
And
you
It's
know
not
why
what?
they
enough
do
of
it?
us.
Are you crazy? Black
Do
folks
you
are the
know
number
why they do it? Do you know
one
why
source.
they do it?
You ain't gonna do
I'm
nothing.
gonna tell you, they do it because they know you ain't gonna do nothing but talk shit
That's
in
it.
regards to it. You ain't gonna do shit.
Well, I have not been
They're gonna
supporting.
take them bundles away.
All right, let me play this clip. Here we
Seem
go.
to fucking
It's
understand.
gonna be a bunch of
Every
bald
single
head
one of you
chickens.
over there boycotting Asian business and spreading more Asian hate. You fucking black fucking people with your black fatigue, okay? And what your people call niggerism. Yeah, not
It's
my words,
Asian.
those are your people words. You people that is living in that black culture mentality, the poor victim mentality, thinking that people still owe you fucking reparations. Yeah, you motherfuckers. I'm the one talking to you motherfuckers. Every single one of you failing in life. And then you want to blame everybody else. You see this whole Cyrus case and Mr. Chow? None of this would have happened if you motherfuckers raised your fucking kids right. That fucking little boy witnessed some of his business trying to steal fucking water, okay? Now, I might not agree with Mr. Chow chasing the fucking boy and shooting him fucking in Timbuktu, okay, wherever the fuck he was. But here's the crazy part. If you had disciplined your fucking boy right, he wouldn't be in someone's store trying to steal fucking a 50 cents bottle of fucking water in the first place, okay? Not only that, you go and attack the fucking attorney defending his clients. And then here's the truth of the matter. Your people, there are 7 black jurors who found your kid responsible, making Mr. Chow, okay, not guilty because they understand your fucking culture, your mentality. You failed your kid. Your society failed your kid. Your mentality failed your kid. That niggerism fucking attitude failed your fucking kid. Now, if you can't reflect on that, and if you can't understand and take accountability for your fucking failure, this will continue. More black kids are gonna die. Your community is still gonna struggle, and your people will fucking continue to be in poverty. No one's gonna give you a fucking handout. Stop asking for a fucking handout.
I don't
Stop
like
thinking
that.
you're gonna fucking make.
It's the audacity for me. Like,
Oh,
don't
listen.
come over here and get no damn handout.
First of all, I
Hey,
tell
wait a minute.
now how much of that did I agree with?
How 50%?
Damn right.
I would
Okay.
say 80%. I would say
Yeah,
80%.
it's
Yeah.
up there.
I didn't like the reparations comment and the handout comment. I don't like that stuff.
Yeah, me either.
I don't like. I make a lot. I make good money, really good money. I ain't looking for no handout, but I am looking for what's owed. Okay, I'm an advocate for reparations. I don't understand how people who got nothing to do with this got an opinion on us not getting reparations. Okay, so you ain't even got nothing to
Reparations,
do with it.
reparations in what form? Because if they
That's
give us a
beside the
check,
point. No, no, no,
if
no, no,
they
no.
give us a if they give us a check, we gonna spend it with the
That's a
Asians.
straw man, though. That's a straw man, and it's really just a tactic to defer from the fact that they're not giving us reparations. We'll worry about what form it'll come in once they actually acknowledge it and say they're gonna give it to us. How about that? That's not
I'm
even you
cool
word.
with reparations too, but more so in the form of like free education or tax breaks,
No,
something like
I
that.
don't want that. I don't want no free education. I'm cool with free taxes, but no taxes. But listen, that's beside the point.
Hey, that no taxes sound great.
Reparations is needed. I mean, it's old. It's old. Making us whole and making righting a wrong is ethical and is actually Christian like, whatever you want to call it. And that's what they're supposed to do, and that's what they owed us. And it's really a spit in the face when I see how many communities they paid reparations to. So everybody else they can get their reparations, but the one of the probably the worst atrocity and known to mankind is chattel slavery. It's known to mankind and we get nothing. So no, I don't appreciate her saying that we looking for handouts. That's that red Republican talk. I don't like that when they say, well, I'm not looking for no handout. I don't like that word because it's usually misused or it's usually used in a very wide paintbrush way where they're really talking about the low level thinking blacks, where like the lazy blacks that are literally looking for a handout, like that don't do nothing and they just want some free food stamps and all that stuff. The baby mamas your mother keep defending. The ones that keep having babies with different men and laying up and not wanting to get a job. Yes, those are the ones that shouldn't have a voice in this. But us
I agree.
educated, or forget even educated, just hardworking, just regular, normal black folk that go to work every day. No, we ain't looking for no handout. But we are due. We are owed
Yeah.
something and we should be paid that.
Totally.
But everything else, I agree with him. I'm saying like everything else, if we raised our kids right, if we did certain things, a lot of this stuff would have been avoided. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that
Uh-oh. I think you got a phone call because you cut off for a second. You said a lot of. Mama said 40 acres in the mute. Joey Kick said reparations shouldn't be a payout. Give us Black Wall Street. We need an economic engine that we can control. The
I
question.
wouldn't want it. I wouldn't. Now I wouldn't clink on that. I wouldn't even want no Black Wall Street right now because niggas ain't. They all you gonna do is tear it up. I'm just saying we need a cleansing. We need a we need a restart button in our community. But go ahead.
I want to play another clip because I love this woman, Sunset Monette. They do this talk show, but she talked about how dangerous it is for Black people to be lumped in with people of color because other minority groups benefit from us but hate us.
Yeah, yeah.
Take a listen.
Action. That was a call to say, prove me wrong.
Hold on, y'all. I apologize. Let me replay it. Here we go.
These communities, this is why I say it's such a dangerous thing to call us people of color. I think we made the biggest mistake by saying people of color. Don't group us. Black people are in one corner, everybody else is against us. Let's make it very clear. This is why I say I need to know who my allies are. You see how he felt so bold? Yeah. He know he's supported by the community. He know the white people support him. He know everybody else think this way of us. So stop grouping us as people of color. We are the Black people. We are belonging in one group. Okay, we don't belong in no group with any other minority because Asian guy, if you're so bold, if you don't need the black dollar, here's the thing. Do what the white people did back in history when they hated us so much that they
It
didn't
wouldn't even
even
serve
want
us.
our money. So how about
Yeah.
you go create those
hmm
in the white neighborhoods? I'll wait. Okay, you can't. Exactly. Because they won't allow you to go build those businesses in their neighborhoods and circulate your dollar there, right? You have to come to our neighborhoods so you can circulate your money in our neighborhoods. This is why I tell Black people we need to keep their money circulating back in the Black economy, Black entertainers, Black
I
people
agree
that
with
are
that.
celebrities, whatever you call it. Y'all need to understand that it's them against us, and we need to make sure that the dollar is circulating back into our own economy because everybody feels so bold to call us out. Everybody is saying,
Yeah.
oh, I bet you they won't spend their dollar here and there. Show them what we can do. Okay,
That's right.
we own this.
That was a call.
And that's the
That's
part.
right.
Let's show them what we can do. I
I agree
hear
with that.
what Clean is saying, but now is the time for action. It has been too many times where we have these other race of folks that think they can be disrespectful to us and think that they can deserve our dollar.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to, I agree with you. And I agree with you 100%. I think me and you've been saying similar things. I just think that it's so easy. We make it so easy for them to disrespect us. That's what I hate. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Because we are a lot of the things that they say. We
right.
are. We some ignorant. We emotionally out of control. You got Shanae. They go on these places acting crazy, acting a fool. See what I'm saying? You got Leroy or Tyrone that can't pull his pants up.
Yeah.
That all he knows four-letter words. Every other word is a four-letter word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
goddamn. Shit,
It's
goddamn.
like, we and you know what make it bad? And I'm not trying to listen. I have evolved. It's so funny because this black guy that I'm cool with, that I work with, he a Republican. He from around the way. Yeah, he is. And but he a conservative. And he says, I was just like you. Don't worry, you'll eventually cross over. Will I ever cross over? No. But do I agree with a lot of things he believes? I do.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of conservative views. I do have a lot of conservative views. It's a lot of stuff that I just don't agree with, and that is really not this ignorant stuff is not our identity. It is something we've been doing. Black people got a rich history of class, of
Mm-hmm.
selflessness, of self control. That's why I was talking to your brother yesterday. Somebody do something to me, I'm gonna do whatever I got to do and deal with the consequences. We'll go to jail.
Got you.
Okay, because we'll go to jail because black people wasn't that ignorant. We wasn't that ignorant 50 years ago. When we was faced with stuff, even when we was right, we still walked away sometimes because we knew it was better to come home than to be right. Right? You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be right and dead. You see what I'm saying? All the time you're gonna be right and dead or right and in jail.
I
Yo,
understand what you're saying.
pride done killed more niggas than cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Low
now
intelligence.
we live in the age too where we ain't our ancestors. So we want to show we ain't our we you ain't finna do what you think
I
you about.
know we way weaker and stupider than our ancestors. We way weaker and stupider. That's not even a word. See, I'm stupid. We way stupider than
The
our
people
ancestors. I'm telling you right now.
We
Listen,
are, we are we are not as intelligent as our ancestors were.
we don't have no foresight. We don't have
Our
no foresight.
our ancestors had this one thing that a lot of us
Hmm.
don't have, and it's called discernment.
Hmm.
They understood that, yo, popping off right now ain't gonna help
And
nothing.
yes,
Let me get with my people and collectively gather so that we
yes,
can figure
yes,
out how to come out on top.
yes, brother.
Our
Yes.
people, oh no,
Oh, I wish.
I ain't the motherfucker to be played with,
Yeah.
nigga.
And
but
then, no. Hold on.
let me
And then 5 minutes later, she holding her little son that got his head blown off because she done called her brother over here. Yeah, they over here thinking we sweet. And guess what? He ended up sweet and dead because that nigga wasn't playing either. And he done blew his head off because you over there yelling and screaming.
now let me ask you a question for the both of you. Do you think because I hear you say they were more intelligent, but I'm going to throw in another factor because I like to play devil's advocate. Do you
Mm.
think maybe they didn't a lot of times do what we do is because they were scared of YT people back then?
No, we
No.
weren't afraid. Listen. It's not about being a. Are you afraid of a person with a gun?
Absolutely.
Okay, then. So, but does that make you like an afraid person?
A scary person? No, I wouldn't say. But
Okay, so
it
yeah, they were afraid of people that had guns that could kill them. They were afraid of people that could beat Emmett to death and none of them go to jail, right? They were afraid that the judicial system was going to support whatever that person said and condemn you. Yet they were afraid of. You want to call that scary? Then sure, they were scary, right?
okay.
I don't know. That's not scary. That's understanding that they're in circumstances that they don't have any leverage or power in. So they had to navigate that space with intelligence. Like my brother just said, now we need to regroup. Yeah, that nigga just spit on me. You know how many black men got spit on and walked away? Didn't do nothing to them people? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's called tough. That's called real toughness.
We are not
And
immune.
honestly.
And then
But turned around and boycotted the bus system in Montgomery, Alabama, and hurt them economically.
That's
yeah.
right. They were way smarter, way more disciplined, had way more foresight, had way more self control. We the wildest people I've ever seen. Yeah, it's so embarrassing. Now that I'm a man, I'm not a young man no more, and I'm not a boy. This is the reason why I can boldly state my position, whether it aligns with this black narrative or not. Some of this shit is just ignorant. It's ignorant. It's so ignorant, I won't stand with it. And guess what? I used to believe some of this stuff and participate in it. You know what I mean? And participate in some of this stupid stuff. No snitching. Boy, do something around me and affect my family. I'm calling the police. Okay? I'm
And
calling.
telling on your dumb ass.
You did what?
I'm
I'm
calling.
just saying.
I'm calling the
Calling the police.
Mm.
Mama said they gave the Jews their reparations regardless of who they were. Joey Cake said, "Whose fault is it? Is that they do it because we allow it?"
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Mama said that YT girl was cussing plenty. And Pecan Brown said, "Fa, I can relate to you today. What will it take for our people to get that mindset?" And
They have to die. Unfortunately, it's just like any other. It's just like any other sickness in any race of people. It dies off. Racism. You don't cure racism. Racism dies off. Like the people that's racist, they just die, and the next generation tends not to be racist, right? Because they may have been. They grew up in a different society. They got more education. They got more unity, whatever. But most people that are fixated on the way that they think, it don't change. You know what it'll change, black people? We got everything got to be taken from us again. If everything is taken from us again, and we have to get along with each other, you know what I mean, and we have to reunite, then you'll see a change. But until then, it's not. I'm honestly, I just don't think it's gonna happen because there's too many black people that got a couple dollars
yeah,
that's never gonna assimilate. They never. First of all, they not going back. They not
And
going back over there. They're
and they
gonna
live
tell.
and they live by the code of, man, I don't need to see them niggas doing better. Because if I gotta deal with them niggas doing better, one of them niggas might fuck around and surpass me. That is probably one of the biggest insecurities of black people who have money. There is a shitload of them, and I mean a shitload of them that say, I'm cool with you doing better, just don't be doing better than me, because I don't need you trying to keep up with what I got, because then I got to fuck around and outdo you. And that is our culture, whether they speak of it or they don't. That is our
Yeah,
culture.
and we got that nigga stuff. I'm talking about even this hip hop.
Crabs in
Some
a
of
barrel. You're
this
right, Gerard.
some of this real this I'm talking about this like that drill music and stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you can say
God.
what you want. It has it you can, it's not just entertainment. Unfortunately, it's not being received as just entertainment. It is being I remember first of all, you older than me, so I know you know this. I'm saying I remember because I seen it on TV. I
yeah,
remember when rappers were really actors and the gangsters were really the gangsters. Like the rappers were not gangsters. The rappers were just pretending and they were
yeah,
rapping about lifestyle that they didn't actually live.
yeah,
They were rapping about the hustlers. It had converted to now the rappers are really the gangsters. They really are the gangsters. That nigga
yeah,
Push Icy said, I'm the top shooter of my gang.
yeah. And
And you and you
Nigga
know
said,
and you know
I'm
what
the top shooter of my gang.
and
Goodness,
you know why they
motherfucker,
like
get the
that?
money.
And you know why they like that? The
Mm.
reason why they are like that is because that's what black women in the hood respect and give clout to.
Yeah, that's true. Baby mamas. I know.
oh God, Fa.
I know.
We had better leaders. Uh, Joey Cake said, "Crabs in a barrel. There's enough for everybody." You would think so, but the way that we move, folks be acting like, no, 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 no,
I
no.
will say this. I hate to put it on women. I hate to put it on women, and it's not all on our women. I'm not saying this.
Yeah, it's not all on them.
It's not all on them, but I am going to say this. Women do dictate a lot of the things that men do. So our women kind of control us based on what they respond to. If
Mhm.
they like niggas with money and they only want the niggas with money, niggas will do anything they got to do to get money.
Yeah,
Even if they take that, if being smart doesn't get you a girl, then nobody's going to focus on being smart. They want to get. Unfortunately, men are like hardwired to like do things to get women. We're like naturally attracted to y'all. We want y'all. So whatever y'all consider as attractive, a lot of men will formulate to that. I bet you this. If it was a time when black people were smart. Like a lot of us did academically well. You know
yeah,
why? Because black girls didn't like stupid men. They looked at you like something was wrong with you. Like, what? You can't read? Like,
yeah,
and so guess what? It kind of, it either made the stupid person very quiet and he just didn't do anything, or it made like us work harder at trying to get smarter and learning how to read and all that type of stuff and lock into our study. But I mean, this is just the truth. You see what I'm saying? It's just the truth. Y'all do control us in so many ways that y'all don't realize.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all
Oh,
have a
that's
lot of
real.
power. Y'all have a lot of power. Y'all just emotionally not stable enough to actually harness it. Because the reality is, y'all could get niggas to do whatever y'all want. And you know what I'm saying? Because we would, one thing we always want is that gold that y'all got between y'all legs. And niggas will do anything to get
Yo, you know
it.
how many stupid niggas is the head of
Mhm.
their family? But it's not even so much that they stupid. It's more or less that they're not exactly sure of themselves. But as soon as that woman affirms what the fuck he's thinking or
Mhm.
says, he feel like the
Bold,
king of the motherfucking world.
bold,
I'm the smartest nigga
bold.
on the planet.
Right?
My motherfucking wife said so, nigga. And that's all that's good enough for me, nigga.
That
So we
sure
this
is.
how we motherfucking ride.
Martin
And
said it in the movie. Martin said it in Bad Boys 2 when he was arguing with Will Smith. He was like, he was going back and forth. They were talking about who's tough or whatever. You think you're bad, got you look good and all that stuff. And Martin and Will Smith said something slick to Martin. And Martin said, "My wife, no, I ain't no bitch." You don't know why he said that. You don't know the reason why he said, "My wife, no, I ain't no bitch," is because the ultimate level of approval it comes from the woman you choose. Because we all, as long as we feel like she know that we tough, we don't really be tripping on what other people think. That's why when Kevin Gates did say this a while ago, he said when you want to know if a nigga lying, look at his wife when he talk, because they can't help their wife. If he talking all that game, man, I'll blow your head off, and she over there like this.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
do something like that, they know you front. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me read some comments. Gerard J said a lot of also have a work ethic issue. We don't want to make the necessary sacrifices in order to achieve.
amen.
Yeah, we
Um,
don't.
Mama said that's man's fault. B, if men didn't do it, women wouldn't be expecting it. Pecan Brown said, my husband says that all the time. Boys need to wear their pants down because girls accept it. Some girls. Joey Cake said the opinions of women hold the most power when it comes to any business financial success. Example, women control whether a club or party is lit. And
Yep,
Mama, stop blaming
it's
women
true.
for shortcomings. And Joey Cake said, if the women aren't having a good time, it's not a good party. No one cares if a man is having.
Let me jump in. Mama, we not blaming women for shortcomings. We not. We literally just said a minute ago that every last one of us is to blame in some way, shape, or form.
Hmm.
Now, it's not even like let's say I said women are 57% to blame and men are 43% to blame. Women are more likely going to take offense because we said that it's more them. It ain't even about that. What it's really about is us recognizing the fucking shortcomings together collectively and then changing them. Like, and that's why we said for a lot of times with black women, it's about how it sounds. Like I was married before. My
Too
wife was
emotional.
all my wife was always about how it sounded and how it made her feel
Mm-hmm.
versus it actually being true. And I hated that. That's when I realized, yo, I can't get through to you because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't get past your feelings. And if you
Right.
can't get past your feelings, then we never gonna make it no fucking
And
way.
you know why? And let me tell you, and I'm gonna add to that. And I know they going she gonna hate me again. It's cool because it's baby mother culture. I'm not saying your wife was raised by a baby mother. I'm saying baby mother culture is a culture that men and how we communicate becomes foreign to women because they didn't grow up with a man in their house. If you grew up with a man in your house and you were familiar with how men communicated, you wouldn't become an adult and then it'd be sound strange when this your now husband is trying to communicate with you in a way in which men communicate. But because you've only been around women, because baby mother culture, you see what I'm saying? It this is why men seem so weird to you. It seems so weird to you. It's like why? But whether you're right, why aren't you considering what my feelings? Because as a man, we can't operate through our feelings all the time because we'll get killed. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Yeah, it should be an accommodation to your feelings sometimes, but sometimes we ain't got time to accommodate your feelings. Sometimes we'll double back to that, but right now, just do what I told you to do.
I'm gonna double down on what Hefe just said too. Like, there's a lot of women who grew up with two parents,
Mhm.
but one of them
But
was a weak ass nigga.
that's true too. And he probably was raised by a baby mother. I'm telling
I
you.
was
I'm
gonna
telling you. I'm
I was
telling you.
gonna say that because I was raised by both of my parents, but I never did witness my father communicating. The only time he communicated was when he was yelling and trying to fight.
And
So
I want
yeah,
y'all to also know this. Just
I,
because I say
every
you need to
situation.
be raised by two men, I'm not now saying all men are adequate leaders. No, what I'm saying is I can assure you, if there's no man in the house, you got no chance. Meaning, like, because you got no example. Now, having a man in the house, you have a better chance. It doesn't mean that all of them are going to be good men. We got drunks, we got beaters, we got all kind of weird, different type of men. I'm not saying all two-parent houses. That's what's wrong. See, that's an emotional way of thinking. So just even assume that when I say that, to think that I'm assuming saying all of them, that's an
No
emotional
one
thinker
said
too.
you said
Like,
all
let's be.
FA. No one said
No,
you
I'm
said
saying a
all.
response. Well, your mother. This is what your mother gonna say, right? Your mother
She
gonna say,
didn't even say
no, no, no,
nothing
no, no,
about
no.
me.
I'm telling you, this is what typical women. This is what a typical, not your mother, but a typical woman would say. Oh no, I know there's one person that was raised by two parents, and that boy still turned out messed up. See, these are low thinking people. You see what I'm saying? They don't have strong. They're emotional. They not looking at what I'm really saying. They're really just trying to prove what I'm saying is not 100%, as if I'm saying it with 100%. I'm not saying that it's 100%. I'm saying that you should
Yeah.
have men in your house. And the majority of black boys that are emotional and don't have a good emotional regulation are raised by women and no man in the house. I can assure you of that. The majority, the
I agree.
overwhelming majority, 80% of all the black boys that's in jail right now grew up with a mother and no father. Now, I'm not blaming the mother for the father not 100% being around. I'm just saying, when there is not a man around, you get emotionally led young boys that look at women that worked hard. Now they assume that they should get, they see women doing certain responsibilities that the man should have been doing. So when they pick a woman, they're looking for a woman to do jobs that they should be doing. So now he may
Ah,
be raising you. And now he may be now they had a kid. And now you saying, Didi, well, I grew up and I seen my mother doing all the talking and she was the one leading the household. And I'm like, oh, that's because he was raised by a baby mother. He don't know how to be a man.
yeah.
It's the difference between being a man and a male. No,
Hey
he's a
yo,
male. You
hey
feel what
yo,
I mean?
hey yo, Hefe. There's a comment here from
But
Mama, and Mama says, when I grew up, brothers, uncles, and cousins picked up the slack. Yeah, I will agree with that, but still, look how we turned out.
yeah, when you was going, yeah, your generation was probably one of
You
them. Your
like
generation is the beginning of the downfall. I'm
yeah,
assuming your mother 50 something, right?
and stuff.
Your mother a baby boomer?
Tech, he's asking you.
No, I'm
Mine?
talking about you. No,
Let's
no,
talk
no.
Oh,
about you.
oh, is Mama a baby boomer?
Was she born in the 50s?
She was born in yeah, I think.
Probably the 50s. DD, you older than me. I'm sure she was
Hey,
born in
I'm
the
looking
50s.
for Mama. I don't want to tell her age. She'll probably get mad at me.
Nonetheless,
She's
she's
in her
probably a baby boomer.
60s, Mama. She's in her
My
60s.
mother, my mother is definitely a baby boomer,
Yeah.
Right, and they
1959.
were the beginning of the downfall. The later end of the baby boomer generation.
Yeah,
Uh-oh. You cut
I'm
out.
being honest.
You got cut out for a second, Fa. You said
I
that
was just saying that the later years of the baby boomer, not the beginning part, but the later years, the
she
five,
was the
six, 7 years,
lady.
baby boomers, they were the beginning of the downfall. They were the beginning of that starting of that baby mama culture. I'm being honest. They were the beginning of the baby mama culture.
Oh, but
You didn't
you
see baby mamas in the black communities before that.
because you're
Oh,
going.
boy, you got married. When people got
your
married.
mama said I was not born in the 50s, girl.
Oh, see,
Oh
I
You
was
still
my.
a
trying to
baby boomer if you was in the 60s, mama. It's
Even in the
okay.
60s. Even in the
yeah, I was
60s.
trying to do the quick math. But then you got to remember the 70s came around, and that was Woodstock, and people was living the vida loca and living
Yeah,
free. And
yeah, but those was already teenagers, so they had to be born in the 60s.
yeah, so Mama, yeah, with Woodstock and all that, live.
Boomers.
Yeah, yeah,
Those were
yeah.
baby boomers.
Mama said,
You know.
she said, how do we do that, FA? How do we, how, how we do that when FA thinks everything in the world is baby mama's fault? Uh,
It's not everything in the world is baby mama's fault. He just pointing out
You act-
the areas that are basically shortcomings in the life of a baby mama. And don't get them wrong, a lot of when my mother was a baby mama,
why is he not so offended by that? You know, like you ever ask that? Why is he not so offended by me
cause
just talking
cause it's the
about a
truth.
mentality? But yeah, but I'm not condemning. I was raised by a single mother, right? I was raised, so I'm not. She wasn't a baby mother, but nonetheless, she's still.
well, what makes
It's
your
the same
mother not a baby
thing.
mama if everybody else
Well,
is
because
a
she
baby?
was married. Well, no. Baby mothers are people that have children out of wedlock.
Okay.
That's baby mothers. If you
Oh,
were married and then
your
you
mom,
got
your mom
divorced,
married and okay,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
she did like Harlem
But
Nights.
I'm not
And,
saying that to say it any better. My daddy was a crackhead. Yeah.
and
So it's
and
not. I'm not saying it to make it seem like I had it any better. Like,
and,
no.
and let's keep it a buck too. Let's keep it a buck too.
I'm listening.
No, there is nobody that has poisoned the minds of black people more than black people. Black people operate from a space of, like he said, emotion and pain.
Mm,
You know how many older cousins of mine said, "Man, nigga, don't you never get married out here giving no bitch all the motherfucking power over you to control your life, this, that, and the other, nigga."
yeah,
You know
that's a
how
fact.
much bad fucking information uncles who went through fucked up shit made their reality
Yeah,
our
no,
reality.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. That is true.
It's a
You ask
ton
me,
of
that's
them.
true.
I had
You
tons
know,
of cousins and shit
yeah,
that
that's
was
true.
like that. Them niggas
Don't ever
had
do
they
that.
had big pride. They showed up for family and they did, they showed up in the areas where they could show up. But what they didn't realize is that the information that they were giving was hurting us as a people.
That's true. That's I agree. We got to
Telling
be
us,
accountable
man,
for
don't be
that.
fucking with like and I'm gonna tell you some of the bad information that they gave has even spilled over. Like I am an advocate. I have a son who is 24 years old. I tell him, hey man, leave that little ghetto bitch where she at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
God.
tell him all the time, leave that little
Cause
ghetto
all
bitch
she
where
want to
she
do,
at.
cause all she want to do is be a baby mother. I'm telling you.
She either gonna
You don't know that
yeah,
FA.
no,
Stop judging
I'm
folks.
gonna take it past what he said.
Mm-hmm.
She might not necessarily just want to be a baby mother. But
Mm-hmm.
the
Listen.
places that she's operating from
Yeah.
are usually toxic as fuck and not beneficial to your life.
Yeah.
They
Mm-hmm.
are all about her, her feelings, and what she wants. Like these little ghetto girls with the, oh, just give me what I want. I love I think SZA is talented, but I hate her fucking music.
You said she make that
That
toxic.
entitled shit of give me what I want, buy me what I need, just do for me, give me your wallet. Like motherfucking Summer Walker got a song called Give Me Your Wallet and Credit Cards. Like these girls are fucking awful.
Put
They're awful and they
put
come,
Carisha in category two with that damn scamming ass song.
yeah. And then sit here and talk about how they deserve to be respected.
Yeah. Well. I guess they making the
But
same.
and to that point, niggas, we just as bad
Thank you.
by glorifying the fact that we going to other niggas and say, "Hi, nigga, I'm fucking your bitch," and we all we doing is insulting each other with a cadence.
Yeah. Yep. Mama said to y'all, my ex-husband was raised by two parents. Joey Cake said, and women never raise boys to be the type of men that they would never want to marry and have kids with.
That's
Good.
exactly who they raised them to be. They raised them to be the very man they don't want
They didn't
because they
intend
never
to, but
take
they
the
did it.
nipple. Yeah, they may not have intentionally did it, but that's what they did because you didn't know what it took to raise a man. So all you did was coddle him. To,
Coddle him.
understand, to
Mhm.
raise a man, you gotta. It's suffering. You have to let him suffer. You don't go pick him up when he falls. You gotta see him suffer. It's not in you to allow him to suffer. Your natural instinct is to go try to protect him. No, men understand. You see that nigga get up. We
And
ain't coddling you.
and
Get up.
I'm a second what he said by the only times that a lot of black women knew to be tough was usually the wrong fucking times.
Or their daughters. Yeah, they know how to be tough with their daughters, though. I can tell you that much. They know how
Usually,
to. They know how to. Mhm. Go ahead, my
usually the
bad.
wrong fucking times.
Interesting.
Like,
Joe, you brought up a very good point right there. Mama
so
said
did
all
my mama do that? My mama was awful. I tell her to her fucking face she was awful. I tell her all the time, you were an awful parent. But you know where I, I recognized it probably about 24, 25 years old. And I'm gonna tell you where I recognized it at. I recognized it when no matter what woman it was that I chose to date, my mother always found a problem with that woman.
I'll be
Nothing,
like,
no woman was ever fucking good enough for her child. But at the same time, I mean, I ended up just realizing it don't fucking matter. And why am I giving this woman a fucking say? Like,
yeah.
like And then it got to a point where when I confronted her about it, she got so offensive. I was just like, now I understand. Like in the middle of a conversation, yeah, I can't even believe I'm sharing it, but at the
Light
same time,
bulb.
it could help somebody.
Yeah.
I remember in the middle of one of those conversations saying, damn, talking to you, now I understand why no nigga you ever dealt with stayed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It smacked me like a ton of bricks.
Yeah. It happened like that for all of us. Maybe not in that way, but I'm gonna tell you why. I was just telling this to my mother because young boys look at our mothers like they perfect, like
Yeah.
they like they're golden, they're right, and all of that. And what happens is when we finally grow up and date women and see how rotten some of them can be, we then realize, oh, my mother is just a woman too. Like she probably was rotten to somebody else. Like
Ah!
no, it clicks. It's like a light bulb. It's like, oh damn. We be thinking that our mother, no, not my mother. We because we have this. It's like a disconnect. We really think our mothers are really
The
perfect in a
queens of the
sense. You
earth.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then we realize, listen, my mother is just a woman, just like like any other of these women. That's all. She just happened to be my mother. These women are somebody's mother. How
Yeah.
about that? These women are somebody's mother. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm with you, brother. And mine hit me like that, not in a situation like yours, but it hit me like that. It's similar. It just hit you once, like, you know what? I get it now. I get it. I get it why my mother was talking. I remember I called my sister a hood rat because she got pregnant by her little high school sweetheart and he was broke. And she ran down there and put him on child support. I said, why you put him on child support? He in his life. I'm telling you that I'm 23. He in his life. Why you put him on child support? Well, I gotta make sure I can get it. I said, that's a very hood rat shit. That's a very hood rat way of thinking. And my mother, which is not a hood rat, and I was shocked, backed that statement. Well, I ain't no well, why are you even telling her? And that's when I realized, I was like, oh, you're just a woman, just like these other, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would
Don't do that, FA.
you mad because you got pregnant by a broke nigga? Come on, and
And
that's my sister.
Mama said all
Mm.
my cousins cousins were married. Joey Cake said so true, bro. Generational trauma. Mama said I think Mama generation were having babies without marriage. My generation was about being married. And she said, so did your mom do that, FA?
Do what?
Okay, question. What was the question, Mama? What are you asking him? All right, let's wrap this up with some final thoughts. This is a good conversation. I guess my question to you guys is: are you guys doing this boycott if this is a thing,
No, no,
and
If
why?
no.
I
I'm
Okay,
not
why?
I'm not joining any misguided fucking boycotts. We don't boycott for the right fucking reasons. We boycott. You want to boycott an entire race of people who provide services to us because one of their people killed one of our people. We killed a motherfucking people a
all
lot.
the time. Yeah, that's true.
We
That's
killed
a
a
good
people a
point.
lot. And they ain't talking about boycott them motherfuckers, make them suffer, don't sell them shit.
Oh,
They
you talking
not
about we
doing
kill?
that.
Is that what you sent me? We kill one another a lot.
No, yes, we kill our own people. Listen,
No, we kill Asians.
street
They
niggas
kill
who are
Asians
out
too.
here just killing motherfuckers. Or okay, I'll use this as an example. I don't know if you watched Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Game 3 of the NBA Finals when the New York Knicks lost,
Yeah,
and there were Spurs fans in the crowd. Do you know they beat the shit out them
yeah.
Spurs
That
fans?
was, it was
I mean, they beat the shit out them. It's all the videos are all over the internet,
yeah. It was.
and we'll be like, "Oh man, people from New York crazy," but it's no different than the shit we talking about. Yeah, they might not have intended to really kill nobody and hurt nobody, but New York fans were so mad about losing fucking Game 3 that if you had a Spurs jersey on in the crowd, they beat your ass when you got outside.
That was ignorant, but and I'm from New York, and it was ignorant.
Yeah, but it ain't even about so much where you from. It's about it's about what you belong to, and people treat these fucking teams like they gangs.
Yeah, yeah,
So the example is the exact same thing. One Asian man killed the black boy, and he was beyond wrong. He was so wrong in killing that boy, but now we want to boycott their entire race for killing this one black boy. When we go in these people's motherfucking establishments, rob them, kill the fucking gas station owner, all type of shit all the time. But why? Because we was hungry. They ain't not boycotting us. They still right there opening the fucking doors, selling to us because they realize that there is good in us people and that they can make they motherfucking riches and money there.
I don't think they think it's good enough. I think they want to make that money, but I think, but nonetheless, they don't boycott us, right? And I think you made a really good point with that. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see more Asians at least speak up. This would just satisfy me.
Hmm.
Who am I? I'm nobody, but I'm just saying I would like to see. I wouldn't want to condemn a whole group of people because you got this one ignorant Asian dude on the internet daring all of us, right? So I think that I think that well, you made a good point. That's not a good enough reason to now boycott a whole group of people, right? Or just because they killed one of us. Because like you said, I'm not saying we kill Asian people all the time, but we have killed Asian people before. Okay, like so let's not act like we haven't. You know what I mean? So that's a really good point too. But I would like to see some of them say, "Hey, this guy don't represent us.
There
Hey,
were some.
he does not
There are
represent us."
some.
You
There
know
have
what
There,
been
I'm saying?
some. There have been some who have spoken
Would
out.
like to see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would then. Yeah, yeah. So no, I'm not. I'm not actually in support boycotting them simply because this dude dared us to. Because honestly, it wasn't. It was a Asian man. It wasn't all Asian people. You know what I'm saying? It was an Asian man that committed that act. And if you don't want to, we wouldn't like for us. We don't like to be grouped in with Shanae and Shaniqua and all of them. You know what I'm saying?
We
And some of
don't.
the ignorant stuff they say. So I'm not gonna condemn
I don't want to
all
be
of the
grouped
all
And
Asian.
it's usually the worst of us that's speaking the loudest.
Yeah, you're right. And listen, but I
I
would
don't
like for them to speak up though. Although they seem like a quiet people. Like they don't really talk a lot anyway. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
Because they don't, because they usually don't want to get involved. They just
Yeah.
want to do what the fuck they need to do for their families and to elevate.
That's it.
Mama said,
Most
Yeah,
of
that's
most of most of us don't have that mentality. Most of us is like, nah, nigga, I got the shine.
yeah,
I got the motherfucking stun on these niggas, man. That's the shit that's gonna make me feel better about myself. Is I got the
uh,
stun on these niggas, and that like it's unfortunate that that's the way that a very large amount of our people are. But boycotting Asian people is not gonna bring us no justice. The reality is that situation is awful. That shit broke
mm-hmm.
my heart. I know
Yeah.
that family.
yeah,
I don't deal with that family much, but I know that family.
Oh wow, really? Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in South Carolina. They're in Columbia, like they're right outside of Columbia, South Carolina.
Dang,
I
man.
and it's really really fucking unfortunate that that happened to their son. It's even more unfortunate that they didn't get any justice.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know, but it's that the deck is stacked against us.
Yeah.
It will continue to be stacked against us until we can act until we can actually all unite. But we can't be united fighting a fight that's
But
fighting an unreal fight or fighting something that isn't valid. Like boycotting them is not the answer. It is not gonna fucking work. If
final thoughts.
you gonna boycott something, pick another one. But that one ain't it.
That's
you
what
just
I'll say.
love that
Final
China.
thoughts. I want to say this. I want black folk to now know it's not crazy if I say, don't go in there and steal no out these people's store because they might kill you. See, that's a real statement now.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying? And I want people to stop. That's why I was getting frustrated with my man yesterday that kept saying, yeah, like he was like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm like, all that do what I gotta listen, dude.
All right, tough
And
guy.
sometimes it's right. And I was like, come on, I'm a real tough guy, and I'm telling you, you don't have to do that. Like you can walk away. Everything is not just not smart to always be trying to die over every little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to die for every little thing. Yeah. It's some things you can let go. Okay?
T.I. used to
And,
say, "I'm gonna die
you-
about my respect," and that nigga went straight to prison, being
and he
willing to
going
die
straight
about that motherfucking
and
respect.
you going or you gonna die. How about that? And you gonna get it. Because guess what?
And
I'm not
them
willing to
niggas
die about
tried to
my
kill
respect.
T.I. because they shot the fuck out of that motherfucking sprinter in Cincinnati.
Come on, man. Come
uh,
on. That's
They tried
real.
to take his ass out for popping
mama,
that tough guy shit.
You answered the question at first. She said, "I love New York," and she said he just did a video for likes. My final thought is utilize your black dollar. That's all I can say to you. Utilize your black
Th-
dollar because it means more to these people than you think.
Can I say one more thing, Dee Dee? I want to
Yes.
say this. That woman in that video that you played, where
Mm-hmm.
she was really frustrated and sick of black people,
Chinese. I mean,
man.
too.
Hefe is right. That woman was about 80% right. We
About 80%.
we don't do a great job at raising our children. We don't do a great job at informing them
Yeah.
because even when I look at that video of the boy getting killed in South Carolina, you was in these people's store with a fucking hoodie on while it's warm outside,
Which is odd.
which is odd as fuck.
Yeah.
They immediately accused you of stealing, realized you weren't stealing anything, but then because he was scared, he ran. And that is where that triggered them people to chase him out that store because they assumed that he stole, and then the whole situation went too far and they killed him.
Tech, let me ask you a
Well,
question. He's 14. Why did he need a gun? Is it that bad in that area?
no, he
It's
didn't need
that
a gun. He wasn't supposed to have it.
he didn't need
No,
a gun, but
he had a gun, right?
Dee
The little
Dee,
Yeah.
Dee Dee, let me help you. Let me help you with this one. Let me help you with this one piece of reality. It's bad everywhere.
Right.
There ain't no bad
Right.
areas no more.
Thank you.
It's bad everywhere. And the reason that it's bad everywhere is because most people are paranoid.
Okay.
So people ain't trying to get caught slipping.
Yeah.
So everybody want to carry a gun now. Yeah, like I literally like I don't carry mine much, but I literally said the other day I was like I'm about to start carrying my gun some more, and then I was like, no, you're not. You are not going to allow this the way that the world is to make you paranoid about life. You
You know
already don't
why?
go in you don't go in spaces that like that. So continue
Yeah.
to go in spaces like that. But don't let the motherfucking world make you paranoid like a lot of people.
And that's what I said. I'm glad you just said that because when I was saying yesterday, when I was like, when he was saying he had to defend himself with that knife or that gun because these kids want to carry a weapon on them. The dangerous part about which I totally disagree with, but I remember one of my elders said this to me. Here we call guns hammers, like a
Yeah.
hammer, right? You know what my uncle said? I said, sometimes it's not good having a gun. You know why? Because when you got a hammer, everything look like a nail. Every
Yeah.
every situation looks like a nail. You now small stuff that you shouldn't be using a gun for because you got it on you, you'll reuse that gun. And it ain't even that necessary. That's why I say you're not smart enough. They're not wise enough to be carrying these weapons to know when not to use it. That's why they shouldn't have it. Because especially with guns. 'Cause the scary thing about a gun, if you get into a fight with a gun on you, the gun may fall off of you. And now you're
Yeah.
worried about the person getting the gun from you. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And maybe using it on you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. And the other part of that too with these teenagers, let me preface this by saying there isn't a crueler person in the world than a teenager.
Yeah. These little.
Teenagers are cruel as fuck, especially to each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These kids have made you take one ass whooping, you a punk for life. That is their mentality. So these kids is like, I'm not taking no ass whooping, nigga. I shoot that nigga first. I'm not taking no ass whooping because I can't spend these 4 years of high school having to be labeled as a fucking punk and having to defend myself every fucking day.
All
Then
that motherfucking video be on replay. Go ahead.
yeah, and then then you got to worry about the other kids carrying guns too. Like
Yeah.
it has gotten to that point.
But that
And
baby.
and you got to defend yourself against the crazy white kid in school who don't say nothing but is willing to shoot the entire classroom up.
Right. That baby was 14 with a gun. That was my only concern with him at 14 carrying a gun. But Joey Cake said I carry my gun every day. I pray I never have to use it. Super Pat said same as the black kid with the knife who got 35 years. Yeah, we talked about
Yeah,
Carmen.
free Carmelo,
Yeah, we talked about him yesterday. So
free
all
Carmelo,
right.
man.
So we'll go live tomorrow. You guys enjoy your weekend. FA you're spinning, but we're about to go. We're back at it on Monday. Thank you guys so much. Discussions with Didi Parker. I will see you on Monday. Bye.
Yo,
So,
my
all right,
man.
y'all.